back again. I just looked at a comment. I always look at my comment because I value you know, y'all opinions and everything like that. And I'm so glad that I got some viewers that, like I said, I love constructive criticism. So if I'm doing something that is of any type of, you know, anything that, you know, is good information you can give me, then I'm always willing to accept. So I'm pretty much remaking this video. I had made another video, but I took it down because one of the viewers had a point about, he's right, you know, certain things that the way a company does, you shouldn't reveal it or review, put it out there. So I had to think about that. I'd be so excited to share how to do this job, you know, to share it with others, because I know when I first came in, I didn't really know what to do, how to do it. Like my trainer, I can't really call her to get advice. So a lot of times the way I've learned how to be out here is YouTube. YouTube is cool. Like, it's really cool that truckers share their experience to help another out. So I don't know your name who shared that, but I appreciate you sharing that, because it blew my mind to even go through that. So what I'm going to use is an example. Now I can talk about an example because obviously it's not related to any particular company. It's just an example layout, and this video is going to be about bill of ladings. So let's try this. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Let me try to see if I can do this the best way that I can. Okay, and I hope y'all can see this, but like on bill of ladings, you know, and this is pretty much standard, whether you owner, operator, company driver, you always going to have a couple things on a bill of lading that you're going to try to focus on. Let me get my screen back up. Yeah, but one thing you would like to, I'm trying to make sure that I'm focused, but alright, one thing that you would like to focus on, a couple of main things is like the weight. See, I gotta kind of keep the phone still, but there we go. Yeah, you want to focus on the weight, like the gross total weight, because a lot of times that's important, because obviously you don't want to get a scale ticket or be overweight on any of your drives or trailer tandems or anything of that nature. So you pay attention to the weight, and then you also pay attention to like seal numbers, because every trailer, especially like if it's a box trailer or a reefer trailer, it's going to come with a seal. And seals are like little plastic, like they look like armbands, to kind of explain them, more silver bands, or even more like thick silver type. It can come in different variations, but you always make sure that your seal number that's sealed on the back of that trailer matches the seal number that is on your bill of lading, which you're looking at in front of you. Then you also, you know, want to check your pallet count. You want to see how many pallets was loaded on there. You want to check to see where it's delivering to, like you look at your delivery address. And then you also you're going to look to see if it's like a prepaid account, or is it like a lumper fee, or things of that nature. And a lot of times you're going to have to sign for your bills, like when you go into the shipper and receiver. Especially when you go into the shipper, you're going to have to sign to say that you received the load. So your signature is going to go on this bill of lading. Then another thing too, when you get to the receiver or the shipper, if every company is different and every receiver and shipper is different. So depending on their rules, a lot of times it's like anything that go past 2 to 3 hours, you're supposed to get detention time. And like with my company, you're supposed to have a detention stamp, and if it goes past those 2 to 3 hours, you're supposed to stamp it with your red detention stamp and fill it out with the trip number and whatever is required to be filled out And that's how you get paid your detention amount, whatever they decide to pay for that. So I would point everything out that is on this bill of lading, but obviously if I move this phone too much, I'll get out of focus. So I'm pretty sure y'all can see, I hope that y'all can see what's circled, and as I went along about the weight, the seal, the shipper delivery address and everything, you know, that's pretty much what it looks like. Now a lot of times too, like, the whole purpose of bill of lading is really because it's a manifest. A bill of lading is basically a manifest of what any driver's carrying, whether you flatbed, whether you reefer, whether you box, anything that has something that's being shipped has what's called the bill of lading, or, like, you know, what I just showed you. So it's really manifest of what you're carrying, like, meaning like there's, you know, products, so it listed on that what's called the bill of lading. So you want to get familiar with your company's rules, because even though my company might do it this way, your company might do it a totally different way. Like, I know you're supposed to do confirmation calls to make sure that you don't leave with a wrong load, because a lot of times they want you to call so they can confirm that what is on that bill of lading is actually what you should have. Like I said, you want to confirm the weight, you want to confirm the serial number, you want to confirm your trailer, make sure you got the right trailer. Because if you going from point A of a state that's like 3,000 miles to point B of another state, which could be like 3,000 miles, and then you went 3,000 miles without confirming that you have everything that's correct, and you get to this 3,000 mile away state with a wrong load, you in a heap of mess, probably lose your job. You don't want those kind of problems. So, you know, you want to try to do things the right way. So if you want to get into this industry, bill of lading is definitely something when you get with your trainer that you really need to try to be on top of, because one major slip up or any type of slip up can really lead to unnecessary issues and drama. So I hope I covered everything, and if I didn't, feel free to leave a comment, you know, subscribe. If you have any questions, just ask, and if I'm able to answer, I will. So time is of the essence. I've been doing paperwork, filling with numbers and this, so haven't had a chance to get into the shower. It's just a busy lifestyle trying to keep on top of LLCs and all that. I'm gonna also make a video on how to build a LLC or a C Corp, and also either how to build on that to get business credit, because that's a great thing to do, especially if you build your LLC or if you got a C Corp, whatever you chose to have. If you got that, man, you can use your EIN number instead of your social security number to build credit. When I say credit, I mean like you can get business credit cards, you can get a business card, you can get freaking loans. Like, I wouldn't mind, you know, eventually getting a great loan to pay off this truck that I got. So like I said in one of my videos, once my truck is paid for, you know, that's more revenue in my pocket. So that's always a plus when you can put more dollar bills in your pocket. So time is of the essence. I am truly going to get this shower going on and lay my tail down so I can be safe behind this wheel. Time is of the essence, ladies and gentlemen. Make the better time of it. Subscribe, like, and I will be getting back to y'all about the LLCs and a few other topics. And if you see me doing anything wrong, feel free to let me know, and I appreciate constructive criticism. Feel welcome to leave your comments. Thank you for your views, and y'all guys have a lovely, wonderful, blessed night. Bye.